Everybody's in.
We can.
Everybody was gone. I
Welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson.
Cookie
and I
Masterson.
hate to toot my own horn, but oops, sorry, that wasn't mine. There we go. That one's mine. 4 players. Gee, that's practically enough to have a key party. You all take care of those screws now. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash.
Where's the hammer?
Who's the hammer?
And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Kale Mart. If you find a single thing at our store that is not associated with kale, it's free. Kale Mart.
Oh.
We don't even know what kale is, and we don't care.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big
I'll
cash.
take the refrigerator because
If
it's
it's not associated. Yeah.
All right, let's move.
How much do y'all know about kale?
Not much.
To get started, mail enhancement. Just taking a moment to open my mail. Something I like to do every couple of years. Probably should have paid that. An old Christmas card. Now, let's see what it says inside. Well, it's been a big year for the whole family. Junior learned to drive, Mom changed jobs, and Dad started a drug empire cooking and selling high-quality methamphetamine. What TV family is this Christmas card from? The Greens, the Browns, the Blacks, or the Whites? Player 1. Could be worse, in theory. Players 2 and 3. Why, yes, this card is from Walter and Skylar White and their son Walt Jr. from the show Breaking Bad.
Nice.
And I'd read you the rest of the letter, but it's full of spoilers. Player 4? Well, looks like you're not getting the green
I know what
this
you're
time.
going for. I know what you're going for, Caleb.
We'll have plenty of green soon with this brand new
I knew it.
coffee maker.
I knew that had to be it.
Enjoy a piping hot cup of kale in the morning.
The kale.
Because apparently
First
now
wrong
kale
answer.
is a thing that everybody's talking about and eating, and you can't escape it, so you might as well just put it in your fucking coffee. Today's wrong answer of the game is worth
Yes.
a
Oh my God.
$4,000. There you
Yep.
go.
Oh, awesome.
I had a feeling that was going to be it, but I just didn't think it would be on the first question.
Open wide for
I think it's the first person to
positive
answer one that's
feedback.
I think
What might you
probably
hear
is
from a
never-
kingfisher that's fishing for compliments? So, did anybody notice I just got my scales waxed? So, did you guys see I'm wearing my fur differently? So, how does everyone like my new gill tattoo? Or, isn't anybody gonna mention my new feather dew? Time is
God.
short. Are you fishing for yourself? Okay, you're a dope. How's that?
Oh, dang.
Oh,
Answer?
no.
A kingfisher is a type of bird. Those things with feathers.
Oh, wow.
Wow, talk about a needy, insecure bird. Oh my god, it's been 15 minutes. Somebody tell me I'm handsome. Interns, somebody tell me I'm handsome.
You're handsome, sir. So handsome, Mr.
He
Masterson.
is.
Ah, let's never cut it that close again.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Oh.
And now, Lucy in the
Wanna dance?
sky with rubles. And
Oh my
yes,
gosh.
it's a this or dat.
Love.
Player 1. Your score's looking a little thin. You take this one and try and fatten it up. I'm going to read off 7 quotes totally out of context. For each one, I want you to tell me if it's something said by legendary pop star Elton John or something said by Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin.
Oh,
If it
wow,
was said
yeah,
by
you got this.
Elton John, press the X button. If it was said by Vladimir Putin, press
man.
the B button.
Can
The
I
rest
phone a
of you
friend?
ought to pay attention. Try
You
to
already
pick an
are.
answer
Oh.
before player 1. If player 1
Ooh.
gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone else who got it right. Okay, let's move. I do like Britney Spears. I think she's cute. I go to the gym. I swim daily. I myself know some people who are gay. I think happiness is love. I collect emotions. In America, I'd definitely be a Democrat. I'm 5'8". I hate being short.
Yeah, let's leave that
No, I
one.
guess that's what they call it, the blues.
Were the rest of us getting points for doing stuff in the background? Or... You see Jake. Boom. Ooh.
Hey, you calm down over there,
There's a lot of
Track Fast.
political turmoil in the world. We must trust
can't.
Elton John's song, The Circle of Life. It's a simple philosophy that says this. No matter what happens, we can rest assured that one day, Vladimir Putin will be eaten by a lion.
Who can be calm at a time like this?
Apparently, the number 4.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was relaxing.
Next up, I Hunger for Love. If each member of the Hunger Games love triangle brought something different to the relationship, which of these arrangements would actually result in Katniss catching fire? Katniss, player 2, who's gonna get that screw?
If you're gonna do that,
4, you are so screwed. You get 5
I'm gonna use
seconds.
I'm gonna use that on you. I don't need to look
No.
because I don't know.
Player 2, that was some mighty fine screwing.
Yeah.
Don't stop there. Get some more cash.
Hey, nice. Oh, whose turn?
Player 3, interesting choice. Players 1 and 2. The so-called fire triangle outlines what is needed to start and maintain fire, which is heat, fuel, and oxygen. Remove one, no fire.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
buddy.
You could get
I didn't
rid of
read it.
Vita And it would still be hot.
I didn't realize they were using logic. Nice.
I call this one. One show down, 14,312 to go.
Put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right.
And I'll throw some extra roses at you for a right answer. Put these Broadway musicals in order of longest to shortest original runs. Grease, Rent, Spamalot. Rent,
boy.
Grease, Spamalot, Spamalot, Rent, Grease, Rent,
Wait, from
Spamalot,
order from
Grease,
what?
or Grease,
Longest
Rent,
to shortest.
Spamalot.
Oh, the runs. Oh, jeez. Oh, dang.
It doesn't fit them.
You say it right.
Players 2 and 3. Opening in 1996, Rent ran for 12 years. Grease opened in 1972 and ran for 8 years. And Spamalot opened in 2005 and had
Oh,
a 5-year
longest
run.
to shortest.
None of these tops the musical
That's what I was
cast,
getting
which
confused.
ran
It's
for
like, Spamalot should
233 straight years. Hard to believe, but true. Good for them.
Yep.
We've finished
that
round 1, and player 2 is in the lead. But for how long? Remember, I'm
Yeah,
doubling the
juicy.
value of each
Don't
question
question
in
it.
round 2.
Ah,
And I want to see some
Oh,
screwing.
there's no
you want to
questions
win,
here.
don't you?
Six.
Here's one I like to call Chucky Balls. I just love Chuck E. Cheese, especially those big ball pits with all the colorful balls that kids jump around in. So tell me this. Imagine, just hypothetically, that each color ball in a Chuck E. Cheese ball pit were a different virus. When you dive in, which ball could you definitely not come into contact with? A ball that causes polio, a ball that causes herpes, a ball that causes rabies, or a ball that causes plague?
yeah.
Player 4? You got it. No, you didn't.
Oh, dang.
Players
It
1 and
doesn't
3.
bite, though.
That's nice.
It doesn't bite. So you cannot come in contact with.
Player 2. Herpes, polio, and rabies are all caused by a virus. Plague is caused by a bacteria, so none of those
Yeah,
virus
boy.
balls could give you plague. Plague is spread by rodents,
Oh, I
but
don't know if I
luckily not
understood it.
singing animatronic rodents
Nice.
like the ones you
Oh,
find
gotcha.
at Chuck E. Cheese. Hey, anyone want to go to Chuck E. Cheese after the game?
I was literally thinking as if they had teeth. It's like, oh, it doesn't. They
Try
can't get-
this on for size. Leafy laughter. Imagine an episode of Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis being filmed with a set of 2 new freshly sprouted ferns. Based on the name for fern sprouts, what might be a better name for that episode? Between 2 saplings with Zach Galifianakis? Between 2 pup shoots with Zach Galifianakis? Between 2 fronds with Zach Galifianakis? Or between 2 fiddleheads with Zach Galifianakis? Not much time left. Players 1 and 2. Players 3 and 4. I'm gonna
No,
vote
it would
die
be
on this one.
fiddleheads. It
Here's
would be
where the money is.
fiddleheads.
A fern
Oh my
sprout is
God.
called a fiddlehead
I just
based on
remembered what a
shape
fern
which
looks like.
resembles the top of, you
When
guessed it,
it's-
a fiddlehead.
Oh. Gotcha.
And like Zach Galifianakis,
Gotcha.
they take about 40 years to fully blossom.
I knew it wasn't sapling because a fern isn't a tree.
Ah. Right.
Let's try
Call it.
escargot for Margot. Okay, guys, I've got a theory, and I think it's pretty solid. Follow me on this. The movie Key Largo came out in 1948, and the next major Argo movie was Fargo. So there may have been a secret Argo embargo. Ergo, how long was the next Argo embargo between Fargo and Argo? 7 years, 12 years, 17 years, or 22 years? You got a player 4. Pick someone to screw.
Don't you dare.
Two, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds.
Just choose one. Uh-oh.
Ow.
Player 4, you screw like a high-class hooker. Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Players 3 and 4. Player 1. Fargo came out in 1996.
I'm still
and
in the
Argo
lead.
2013. Ergo, a 17-year Argo movie embargo.
Nice.
And you know what never went out of
obvious.
style that entire time?
It's so obvious.
Cargo pants.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
Say hello to be or not to be Arthur.
Hi, this is Corky. And how about them Golden Girls, huh?
Old man, what the hell are you doing? Get away from the microphone.
But I need to ask a question.
Give me, damn it, give me that.
No, I
Listen
got
to me,
the
you
micro-
stupid old. Give it to me.
Ow!
What's that thing? Who's that fella? Where's that scrutty up doodly doo? It's Foggy Facts with old man.
Oh, if we had video, you'd be able to see.
All right,
Dancing
all right.
green head.
Just one question, and then you are out of here.
Okay, 2 questions. Great.
One question.
All right. Don't get your panties in a... whatever. I'm just trying to remember this one thing.
I love his voice.
I'm trying to think of this
That's one
lovely
thing.
singing gentleman. He was friends with those Muppet puppets, and he lived in Colorado. He
What?
talked to God in all those movies, and then he died in a plane crash. And now he's probably talking to the real God.
Oh,
Who the
yeah.
heck was that guy?
Okay,
Oh,
was
yeah.
it Engelbert Humperdinck, Jim Croce, Harry Belafonte, or John Denver?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
God.
I don't know the name though. I know
Player 4.
that was
They
not.
know.
That was the wrong thing.
They know.
Players 1, 2, and 3. Yes, old man, it's country
Denver.
folk singer, songwriter
Awesome.
John Denver. You're talking about John Denver.
I'm not talking about him. You are.
Nice
Why
job.
were you trying to remember John Denver, old man?
I wasn't.
What are you talking about? You just commandeered this game to ask a question about him.
Who?
John Denver.
Never heard of him.
I just want to have the exact opposite amount of points as you, Teresa. Gotta level it out.
Tenon.
Nice.
10.
This one's called
No, welcome back,
Menage a
Sarah.
Treat.
Ooh.
Who would not be invited to a Neapolitan threesome? Vanilla Ice, Strawberry
Don't do it.
Shortcake, the band... Player
Don't
1
do it.
is gonna get it.
Oh.
Player 2, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer.
Would not be invited.
That was quality.
Oh, dang it. Oh, come on.
That's how you
That's
screw
such an
player
easy one.
You
I
want
didn't even get
more
to hear the
cash?
whole question.
Neapolitan. Oh my gosh. Who would not be invited?
Players 3 and 4. Stop. Collaborate. Please.
That's horrible.
Player 1.
It's
Neapolitan
lemon.
ice cream consists of strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla, but not lemon.
I'm mad
so
at you,
Liz Lemon
Kevin.
would not be invited.
It was an easy one.
Approaching
Oh,
a freezer
dang.
is just like
Good
eating ice
Lord.
cream. If you go at it too quickly, you might damage the roof of your mouth.
Wow.
Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press
I
your
don't
A button.
know if
2,000 big
How that
Supremium
works.
knows how this works.
2,000 gone if you're wrong.
I still know if I know how it works.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match
Remember the
that
clue.
fits this clue. Watch this
What's the
Peter
clue?
P. Who's the Peter P? Good luck.
Ooh. 8 ball.
Oh no!
Oh, whoops. I'm not paying
No!
attention.
I don't know why.
Oh,
I just
wow.
why did I do this?
What? I'm just waiting now. What? Nice. Yeah, 200. Oh, nice. Awesome.
I keep on pressing it.
Yep.
Oh my. Oh shit. The wire part got me.
No!
Oh, oh, I hit that. Man, not fast.
Yeah, there's a delay, yeah.
We have the delay, yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Oh, I thought about hitting it. Wow. Oh my god.
No, don't look at the last name.
What? Is there one?
Oh no, that's Peter Dinklage, just a midget actor, dude.
Yeah.
Chef in the game, burger time.
Oh man, you guys.
You're just guessing it.
No sir, wrong one.
Maybe ask Peter. Oh, I know.
Oh,
Companitas.
dang, almost.
I wanted to go for that one.
Oh, good one with $200.
Player 4, did
The
you
only one who made it
win
out.
with a negative score? Was that something you were shooting for? Did you start your day saying, gee, I hope I can do something really underwhelming and embarrassing
impressed that you
today?
have a
Or is that
positive
just
score.
par for the course for you? Maybe tomorrow you should tell yourself,
You don't know Jack. No, nice and done.
Oh, I missed.